right, peace, love, and light. This is just going to be another tarot vlog. This is going to be a soul reading for me. So let's see what's going on in my life. I am going to say our prayer and then we're going to shuffle up our cards. So, dear the divine God, our Holy Father, Yahweh, and our angels, thank you for being the highest form of good in our lives, for keeping our heads on straight and straying us away from negativity as best as possible. Right now, I'm asking that you bless and protect this space as well as the viewers. Ground us in our energy so that way we know what messages to receive, and gift us a keen discernment to know what to do with the knowledge received as well. Please grant us the ability to keep our personal opinion and bias to the side if you so choose, the strength to continue on, and the clarity needed to focus. And anything else that you deem worthy for this reading, please allow us to be the vessels to receive and deliver. Amen. Ashe. All right, I'm feeling to shuffle up to the number 2, but this number 2 is going to be a mastery. This number 2, this connection is a mastered connection. It's like as soon as you, especially with Blossom, as soon as you connect to this external thing, to this behavior that they are moving me towards, I'm going to master it. So that's what this reading is going to be about here. It's just the mastery of this new connection that they're moving me towards. It's something new within the foundation of my soul, within the connection of my soul, within the base operating form of my soul. This is mastering a certain behavior that I have that has to do with me and the way that I connect to my external environment, or the way that my soul connects to my spirit. So let's go ahead. Please excuse the noise in the background. My nieces are playing with my daughter in her room, which is right next to mine. So let's go ahead and see what is going on for my soul. I don't want to take this card here. Let's see what's going on for my soul. We got spread your wings coming out of the challenge position here with heart chakra, balance, and then success and growth in the reverse. This is embracing something on the path and being open to something on the path. This is being open to God's light and God's glory along his path. There is this heart chakra. I feel that it is an activation of stealing the heart chakra. We're going to STILL, steal the heart chakra. And it's going to make me more sound inside of my behavior and self with this balance card here. I feel success and growth is in the reverse because we're not growing the heart chakra, nor are we trying to make it succeed or advance in any of its nature. It's this stealing and calming of the heart chakra, which is a placement of the self that is happening here. I am feeling that Yahweh has brought me to the location of my curated self. So I'm going to be who he created me to be, and I'm going to be stilled within that energy. The spread your wings is opening myself up to that energy and allowing myself to play within it and allowing it to be expressed inside of my external environment here. What else do we have? Not this one. What else do we have for my soul reading? What else do we have for my soul reading? New vitality. This is going to form a new life within inside of self. This is still that heart chakra stealing, and then not this card, but this one. Challenging times here. With this new vitality in the life, in the new life that is coming towards me, and it's going to be challenging times because of the new opportunities and new behavior that I'm going to want to partake in. This person, though, in this challenging times card is filled with hope. And I feel that that's what I need to be filled with in order to partake inside of my new actions and new environment and new possibilities to come. This is new behavior coming from me that creates a new environment for me to consume, that creates a new environment for me to receive. And it's mostly me receiving an environment. We got believe and succeed. It's something about me not moving the place that I am in right now. And whatever it is, we're going to get deeper into this reading and figure out what this brand new space is and what my curated self is going to be. But whatever it is, it's something about not moving once I get into this space. Or I feel that I'm not in this space currently, but I need like 1 inch closer in order to get to this space. So there's something that needs to be done in order for this space to happen for me. But I feel Yahweh telling me that I'm there, that I'm in this space, this new environment. So it has to do with me being a more right person, moving in more right ways. This new vitality, though, we're going to do, it's something about me digging deeper with my tarot cards. So that's what we're going to do. But with this heart chakra stealing and me becoming more of what I am created to be, it just brings a new life towards me. And it's just something that I have to do of not moving, not changing my behavior, not moving where I am, not setting new goals of obtaining a new personality, just staying within where I'm at. And the only reason I don't need to believe and succeed is because I'm there. What else do we have? Final card here. This is a part of it. Control. This is controlling myself to make sure I stay inside of that. Don't listen. Okay. Not this one either. We got strengthening bonds in the reverse. I feel that we are in the hangman position with this one, especially with these two cards coming out like I have a major arcana card out here. This strengthening bonds, we are actually strengthening the bonds, but we're gaining enlightenment upon how to strengthen this bond and connection with inside of self. And I'm going to see that I'm actually inside of the behavior, this new personality and the behavior that I need to be in order for me to know that I'm in this new personality once I pick up my tarot cards. But I will be strengthening the bond with inside of this connection. We got simply love and flow. What I'm seeing right now is that it's complex and I'm not in the flow with this, but to everyone else, I actually am. They are loving my behavior and seeing that I'm in a flow and actually in a new flow inside of my environment. They are loving where I'm at and loving who I am. seeing that I'm becoming a more still person within inside of myself. And this stillness that I feel is just a not moving. I am in praise and worship, working with God and our Holy Father Yahweh, and just not moving. And I see that He has created me to be the person that I am, but for some reason I feel or see no change other than just adding Him into my life. And I've changed my behavior to being more righteous. And it is with me being more righteous, I have become the person that I've been created to be. I am created to be a person that praises and worships God on a daily basis. I am created to be a person that praises and worships God on a daily basis and acts within righteous energy and righteous behavior. Those are the three aspects of self that have created me, which is praise, worship, and righteousness. And that's what I'm in flow with by adding God into my life and expressing Him more inside of my life. So let's get a bit more deeper. We will be strengthening the bond of that connection. The closer that I walk with God, the more that I talk with God and have conversations and work with Him and be obedient to Him. A part of the person that I am created to be is a version of, is me that is obedient to Yahweh. And I've been following His obedience. I've been following His words and His will and being obedient to them as well. I'm feeling to take this to 3. This is the mastery of it. What else do we have here? We got the Page of Wands, which is me beginning to act inside of this energy. This is me beginning to pick it up. I'm still sorrowful with inside of myself, and that's coming from a past experience that I have trauma within and PTSD, but it's clearing up and it's almost out of me. It's just a matter of purging emotions right now with the 10 of Cups card. This is beginning to take inside of my happiness. Once I begin to act inside of my happiness, I have this 10 of Cups, which is fulfillment with my soul and my spirit and Yahweh and Yahshua as well. This is me being more Christ-like. This is me being more godly. This is me being more virtuous as well. With this Page of Wands card, when I begin to act within my right energy, when I begin to make right things, when I begin to make right behavior, and right behavior is just choosing the good choice to be good to not only self but others as well. Once I partake inside of that behavior, I enter into inside of bliss, but it has me learning my bliss. This is all what's sprouting up and I'm becoming aware of. And that's why I'm beginning to take action inside of it. The seed has been planted inside of me and it's either being rooted or it's sprouting. Or what I feel is it's sprouting roots, which is beginning to change my behavior. That's what's going on for me. Is it sprouting roots, which is beginning to change my behavior and beginning to change my thought pattern inside of self. Because I have been so focused upon being right and discovering what right and righteous is and what good and just energy is. And we're starting on righteousness in the form of being just. And being just is being more open and accepting of the people that are around me or the people that I am opposed to. Just being more open and accepting in that energy. With the one person that I'm opposed to, I feel with this one person that I am opposed to, I have an appointment with, it better say Dr. Brazel on Tuesday. Yeah. So with me interacting with, well, being more just with the people that I am opposed to, I feel that I'm going to have a lot of experiences with this person that's going to bring me to my just and righteous energy, just by me continuing to let go and continuing to be good. And the definition of the good person that I need to become is one who is just in behavior and righteous in energy. And these are words that I feel are so undefined. But they're being shown throughout my behavior of me wanting to release negativity outside, to release negativity and bring it outside of myself. To not harbor any negative emotions. This is what I'm beginning to operate within, which is bringing in that just and righteous energy. Is to me not harboring on negative emotions and me not acting upon negative emotions or negative things, which has me learning the bliss that I am entering into with this Knight of Pentacles. We also got the King of Cups, which is me emotionally managing myself, and the Emperor taking better care of my environment here. The people around me will not see this, and it's because of the way that I'm handling it in its beginning stage. But what I want to see myself more righteous in is when I'm handling situations that is opposed to me or opposed to the behavior that I'm taking, when I'm interacting with sinners or people that are full of pride, when I'm interacting with those type of people, I want to see myself in this energy of managing the situation from a standpoint that is not just me walking away. Because I feel that some people will see me walking away from this, like if I walk away, they'll see it from the standpoint of, oh, I can't handle it. But that is me handling the situation that is negative towards me. It's just by me walking away and not interacting with it. I want to be in this form where I interact with it, and I'm having this conversation with Yahweh right now. I want to be in this form where I'm interacting with it from this good, healthy standpoint of me knowing what to say and how to behave. That's when I'll begin to see myself as right and just and righteous. Because I know how to act instead of me walking away from certain situations. So that's what's going on here, is I want to learn how to behave inside of my situations, which is why I don't see myself as just or in acting in righteous behavior, because I just walk away from things that are not for me, the things that bring me harm. I just walk away. I turn the other cheek. I don't want to turn the other cheek anymore, and I don't want to fight or face it or try to change it. I don't want to be negative in the energy. I still want to be a positive person within it, and I can feel my created self is to be that positive person within it, and to handle these types of situations for when they come to me in the experience that they are in. To manage them in the form of the 7 heavenly virtues by existing with temperance, diligence, chastity, and charity. And that's how I need to handle those situations of people who I am opposed to, who are different from me, that rise up negative emotions inside of me. Temperance, chastity, charity, and diligence. Diligence to actually continue on with the conversation and not just walk away. Temperance to control myself, to not harbor any negative emotions, and to not harbor any negative emotions, and to not interact with negative things. Charity is to be good to the other person in the form that is good to them, not just to give advice, but to benefit them is what I want to do. I want to, what is it? I want to, oh, okay. I'm seeing how I am inside of my behavior by the things that I would do based upon the new person that I am now walking with God. As long as I keep my focus on God and begin to walk with God, I will stay this new person that I am. So just continue my praise and worship of Him and continue this walk with God. I thought it was a lot out of me that needed to be changed, but I just needed to be brought out of lust, greed, and temptation. Lust, greed, pride, temptation, and sloth. I was touching on wrath with my anger, but I'm healing that. I don't have any envy inside of me. Lust, greed, sloth, pride. What is the rest of them? Hold on. And gluttony. I feel that I'm touching on gluttony through smoking and eating, but it's just greed for right now. And it's only greed because I'm trying to heal something inside of me by feeling a void, which is what I did not know that I was partaking in. Let me do something for that real quickly. I'm starting to turn away from it now that I am aware of it. Okay, I can't see the cards that are calling me to pull them out. The Two of Swords. This is me accepting that greed and gluttony here. We got the Eight of Wands in the reverse, the Two of Pentacles, indecisive decisions. But I'm going forward with it. I'm at this stalemate when it comes to my greed of smoking and my gluttony of smoking and eating. Let me look up what is gluttony. Oh, overindulging. Do I overindulge inside of eating? And my greed and my gluttony is tied together. And I do overindulge inside of eating and smoking in order to... It's a vice of mine. I overindulge inside of my vices. It's like, now, God, I really want you to take me out of my sin. I want you to take me out of all sins that I participate in. And I know I have to make the conscious decision to actually do so. And I know that that should be on the path. But I want you to take me out of my sin. I am the person who I've been created to be, but I don't want to be a sinner. I don't want to participate in any type of sin. So please remove this from me. Take me out of it. Amen. And this is what I was mostly trying to get to, is how can I not overindulge here? I feel just 2 more cards on this gluttony and greed theme. This is operating beyond my needs. In order for me to heal this, I need to only operate within my needs for the day. On a day-to-day basis to come, I need to operate for my needs and my needs only. But I feel that that is the efforted path and not the effortless path. So I'm just going to wait until Yahweh tells me which way is the flow. Yeah. I'm just going to wait until Yahweh tells me which way is the flow. All right, so back to my soul reading. Something is coming in hot for me, which is what I feel right now. And it's something that's supposed to come in when I least expect it, but I'm expecting it now. Like, I'm just literally waiting on it because the energy is upon me so fucking heavy. But it's going to come in like this tower moment because I don't know what it is yet. 2727, as I'm saying this. This is a counting up to something. It's an ascension of something. I'm going to go somewhere. And within me going somewhere, it's going to be a good vacation for me. I feel that vacation is happening for me. But we have temperance here, which is neutralizing this situation into self. Normalizing this situation into self is also self-control. We got the devil with restriction here. So this temperance energy is talking about self-control and normalizing and neutralizing that self-control into self. This is bringing that self-control into a calm state. I just keep seeing this like a potion type thing where you pour something inside of it and it calms down the bubbles that are inside of it and brings it to a calming boil, a calm boil. This is a calm energy. I just can't get calm outside of it. This is a very calm energy. We got the 2 of Wands here in the reverse. Something catches my attention, but I'm still focused on the world that I'm in. And then we have Queen of Cups. This is emotional management for the self. Within the feminine dynamic, she is instantly satisfactory or instant satisfaction in the external environment, but within the internal environment, she is operating without a delayed gratification. She is knowing that her emotions will be okay within this later standpoint, so she operates out of that energy. This is not tending to the self as much as possible. This is also not overindulging. This is bringing me out of that sin behavior, bringing me out of chaos, bringing me out of a raging, boiling type of energy and into a more calming, suited manner that is proper for a cooking of something. Like, for example, what I said with that potion mixing, and is more, and the boil is brought from bubbling into a simmer. This is a simmering down of something with this temperance energy here. With this Two of Wands, I feel, okay, they're telling me no on that one. This is the calming of me interacting with others that are opposed to me, which happens in the in-between stage of me stepping into a new life that comes from the actions of these new behaviors that I'm wanting to partake in. Right in between me becoming this new person and actually acting upon being the new person, I'm going to exist inside of self-control so that way this can take place. We got the Empress card here. This is the Tower moment that's coming in. Is that when I'm in this new life, I'm going to be so abundant. I'm going to be so happy. I'm going to be so grand that it has potential to pull me into and acting in my previous behavior, because I'm going to be filled with so much grand injustice and righteous energy, and my life is going to be going so much in a positive way, in the way that I want it to go inside of, that it has potential to pull me back into negativity with this Page of Swords here in the reverse. This is also me gaining enlightenment. We got the Two of Cups. With that Hangman card, the reason why the person is in the Hangman position is because they are, they're like, yeah, Monique. But that's something that I needed to learn for myself. They're gaining enlightenment upon, they're gaining a new perspective by allowing themselves to hang upside down. They're seeing the world differently, which garners new perspectives upon how other people see them, or how they see, well, for this soul reading is how I see myself. So with this Two of Cups energy, this is a merging of two behaviors. This is a merging of who I am now and who I will become. And then the Queen of Pentacles. This is managing that energy. This is me knowing how to mix those two energies together, to where I will not be falling into my previous state or previous self where I'm prideful and big-headed and egocentric. I will not be falling into that state because I know how to mix those two energies together. But with this new prayer that I prayed, it's going to have a little bit of trouble and conflict. I feel that now that God is done creating me for who I am supposed to be, or who I was created to be at my base form, the new prayers that I just prayed are still operating inside of my curation phase. Because I am who I am, but I'm still being curated. So this is something that will not last forever, but this is just the phase that I am in right now, because God is still working on me for what I just prayed for. I feel this lasting for a short time. I feel this because I'm moving very quickly, because I am alone and not distracted by anything. I feel like I'll be like this for 3 weeks, or at least it'll feel like 3 weeks. But usually this will take about 3 months for someone who has distractions. But I feel that this will take about 2 weeks. In the words of our Holy Father Yahweh, it's 2 weeks. The Queen of Cups back out. This is that emotional management as I am strengthening my bonds and connections. 8 of Cups, walking away from things. 3 of Wands, holding myself from boundaries. Making boundaries and holding myself within my boundaries, and staying away from certain behaviors of other people, and staying away from certain behaviors of self, and staying away from certain behaviors that are of my environment, and then having the strength to actually do these things and partake in them with pride, though, and joy. It will be changed to proud and joy. I have to exist inside of balance. I have to learn to exist inside of balance. Right at the pure line of purity. I feel that that's the next attack that Satan is going to bring me to. He's trying to bring me to purity. And I'm getting so close to God that he can only bring me to lesser good things, and to try to stop me from obtaining greater good things. So it's like evil can't even come near me. Bad can't even come near me, which is why the attacks have gotten so intense and so heavy upon actual physical attacks, and not just spiritual attacks of behavior changes and emotional changes and things, but actual physical things such as keeping me up late at night, causing those coughing storms and make me throw up. They're becoming more physical inside of their attacks the closer that I walk to God, because they want me to become like them. They want me to be angry. They want me to hate God, but I refuse to do so, because I know it's not him. And they're trying to push inside of me. The devil is trying to push inside of me this energy. And that's where this Job situation is healed from. Because the devil is trying to push inside of me this energy of hate God because he's not stopping it. Hate God because he's not fixing it. Hate God because it hasn't ended for you. But why would I hate him for the things that they are doing? Why would I hate him because they won't stop? That's on them. I don't like you guys because, I don't like the devil. I don't like the demons. I don't like Satan because you guys won't stop. That's all on you and your hands. It makes no sense for me to hate God because I'm being attacked by Satan. Why would I hate God? And they're like, you don't have any protection. Why wouldn't you hate God? Who said that I don't have any protection? I'm not dead, nor am I dying. I just exist inside of some uncomfortable movements and forms and situations. They're just uncomfortable for me. I'm not dying. I'm not dead. And they're just uncomfortable situations. It's turmoil. It's emotionally wrecking. It's things that I wouldn't want to go through. But it's nothing that I should hate God for. And I was going to say something else, but God is keeping me from this conversation that I'm actually having with the devil right now. But I'm not going to hate God or be upset because I'm in an uncomfortable situation, and I do have protection because I can call on it. I can call on God. I can say Yahweh. I can ask for protection. I can ask to be laid down to rest and have good dreams, and it'll come to me. Even if protection is not provided within that current moment, I still go around with the protection that is provided to lessen the experience. I understand that I was in a Job situation of where you thought that I would hate God for his movements that are not they're just not aligned with what I would have done if from my point in circumstance in perception of what the situation I was in. But from his, he still did the greater good because he knows all and I didn't. So I'm not going to hate him for what I didn't know, nor am I going to hate him for what he didn't do. So anyways, let's go ahead and move on. Last card here is the Ten of Swords. I feel that that's not it though. The Four of Wands. This is the coming together of my good, righteous, just energy in godly form. My grace. This is the coming together of my grace, which is the flow of my uniqueness and the happenings of my definition. The character that I am in its unique design, me coming together with that will strengthen the bond inside of my connection and have me right within my ways. This turning the other cheek type energy, creating my life to be what it is, and then not reuniting with worldly behavior is the reason why I am the person that I am created to be. Because I turned the other cheek, I'm not a fighter. I don't like fighting. I don't like negativity at all, from its base form to its major form. I don't even watch fight videos. Like when I was younger, I used to partake inside of that stuff, but I never really liked it because like I hated when I seen two men fighting. That shit would be so brutal that I would have to turn it off. Two women fighting, I would be like kind of okay with, but I'd like if it got too brutal, I would turn it off. I hate it for its potential to get too brutal. I don't like fighting. I don't like negativity. I don't like anything that is negative. I like everything positive. I don't like other people touching or enacting inside of negative behavior such as anger or sadness or turmoil or boredom or things of that nature. I don't like anything, but I tolerate some of these things in order to deal with the world that is around me. But I don't like him. But this is the person that I'm created to be. Is a person that turns the other cheek and does not interact with negativity. A person that creates their world and exists inside of creative form and nature. And a person that does not interact with the worldly things or worldly beings. That's my angelic essence. And that's who I am created to be as the throne's angel that I am spiritually. So this is about me being the throne's angel that I am. That's all I have for my soul reading. Thank you for watching my tarot vlog and keeping up with me. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, shit. I did 5 cards when I was supposed to end at 4. Yeah, with the strengthening bonds card, I'm just gaining enlightenment that strengthens the connection that I have to the energy that I am in within. And that just brings me to my Empress state, which is being abundant within this energy so much that I behave off of it because it doesn't bother me and it is effortless for me to do so. So that's who I am and what I am. Yeah, it's something very important here that God will not change me outside of my free will. So, for my personality, which is what I was seeking to be changed into the way that I am created to be, I would have to ask for that to happen. So I do ask and pray to my Holy Father Yahweh that my personality is changed into who it was created to be at its base form or creation form. I feel that I know he's all knowing. I know he's all knowing. But there is just this confusion here. It's not that I'm trying to be nothing and something. I'm just trying to get as close to home me as possible. Because I know that my spirit is Throne's angel. But not the type of Throne's angel, but the personality that I had when I was a Throne's angel. Can that be brought back to me? Or maybe it's just me wanting to not exist inside of sin anymore. And I see where you are contemplating upon which one it is. But I know this personality that I have today, I don't want anymore. I don't want it at all. I don't want to act inside of the behavior that I am acting inside of. I don't want this personality at all anymore. It's just something about it that I don't want, I don't care for, and it's going to bring me into sadness and depression the more that I act inside of it. I don't want this personality. I want a brand new personality. I want a brand new self. I just don't know what it is. And it has nothing to do with happiness, because the happiness that is current would be of this personality. I don't want this personality. I don't want to be this version of me anymore. I still want to work. I still want to be Monique. Not the version that I created myself to be. I still want to work on my covenant promise. And of course, I want to be more righteous and I want to be more good. But as far as the personality, I don't want to create it myself. Nor do I want what I created out of myself. Nor do I want what the devil or Satan or any darker energy or evil energy has created out of me or created for me. I'm having this conversation with God right now, and he's like, so we can try the Throne's angel personality. I feel that home personality will bring me closer to happiness and fulfillment, but it won't be it. And I'm only thinking it won't be it because of the human that I am in the world that I exist in that is full of sin. I feel like I won't be able to be brought to completion of that personality. But he's like, trust in my works. No, he's asking, don't you trust in my works? And I do, Yahweh. I do. And I know that you can do that. And I know that I can be that. So let's go ahead and be the Throne's personality that I am. And I'm not sure if this is an effect of my old soul just seeing and interacting with friends and being on that, interacting with that spiritual side of life and wanting to come back home and trying to obtain it as much as possible. I just feel that heavy that my old soul or my angelic spirit sees and interacts with the people around me and wants to be as home as close as possible with this world that I am interacting with and interacting upon, with this spiritual warfare and battles with the spiritual world just existing in my physical. My old soul and my Throne's angel spirit want to go back home. So it's like I want to get rid of everything human, everything sinfully human about me, but I still want the human experience because I don't want to disrespect you and your creation, but I don't want the world's human experience, if you get what I'm saying. I don't want the sin human experience. I don't want the devils. I don't want the Lucifers. I don't want the Satans. I want your human experience. We can try that out. And I have the emotional human experience. I am experiencing emotions for their fullest extent. But it's just something inside of me that says, and it's screaming, I don't want this personality. I don't want this behavior anymore. And it has nothing to do with smoking or the activities that I partake in, but the tone of voice that I have, the mannerisms that I go about, even me when I answer the phone and say, what's poppin', pimp? I don't want to do that anymore. I don't want to participate in that darkness. And that's what it is. I want all darkness to be removed from me. And that's what I'm praying for. Is for all darkness to be removed from me. I still want to try out. I still want my Throne's Angel personality to be on this earth as well. Yeah, that is what will fulfill me. No darkness in the Throne's Angel personality. That's what I want. That's what I want. Is the Throne's Angel personality and the no darkness. From thrones I descend to thrones I shall ascend. I'm coming back home, and I'm going to be my earth angel self in life and in form. I can feel my body again. I miss myself. I miss myself. All right, that's all I got for this reading. Thank you so much for watching. That behavior that I just spoke of is not going to last too long. This is just the current state that I'm in right now, is to turn the other cheek, which is the most righteous behavior that I could partake in. And it's because of the darkness that I have, which is why God was like, I curated you. And I'm like, you're not done. What are you talking about curation? Because this ain't it. This still got my curation inside of it, and I don't like my curation. I don't like what I created myself to be right now. I really don't like my behavior. I don't like none of that shit. I want to change it, and I don't want to be like a common regular Christian or whatever that behavior or personality may be. I want to be, and I want to go directly towards what I was created of. It's still that energy of what I was created of, for happiness to be experienced out of me. That's what I still want. What I was created of in my spirit form, and not this soul of Monique, because I am under, thank you for confirming that everything that I know about the spiritual world is true. So, oh, I'm rambling. I'm totally forgetting that I'm recording 51 minutes in, and the last 10-20 is just about me conversating with God. I don't want I want me that was created in spirit to be here, and then the soul that was created in your mind to be here. And that's the fulfillment that I'm seeking. And that's the person that I want to be. That's the person that I hope and dream to be, is your pure creation. Peace, love, and light. And as always, be great.